So starting by spreading your toes nice and wide. And we're going to lift our big toe up independently of the other toes. You all know this one now by now. Then we're going to lift all our toes up and place our big toe down. And then we're going to lift all our toes up and place our little toe down. And then we're going to lift all our toes up, morning, and place our little toe and our big toe down, in whichever order you find most easy. Make sure once you've done that, your knee's still soft, you haven't locked it out. Good. And then give it a good shake off. And then we're going to swap to the other side. So same thing on the other side, spread the toes nice and wide. Lift the big toe up independently of the other toes. And then lift all the toes up and place the big toe down. And then lift all of the toes up and place the little toe down. And then lift all of the toes up and place the big toe and the little toe down, keeping the middle three elevated. Excellent. And then shake it off. Then we're going to do both feet at the same time, side by side. So we're going to lift both big toes up and we're going to try and pull them towards each other, keeping our knees soft. Excellent. Now we're going to lift all our toes up, place the big toes down. Again, pulling them towards each other and away from the foot itself. And then we're going to lift them all up. Then little toes. And all up. And then big and little toes down, keeping the middle three elevated. Perfect. Good. Then give them a shake off. Morning. And then we're going to do a little Mexican wave. That's your Mexican wave. So we're going to do both big toes up. And then we're going to work through each individual toe, all the way to the little toe at the bottom end. And then go from the little toe all the way to the big toe. Excellent. Morning, everyone. Then we're going to place the back of our foot on the floor. So we get a stretch for that portion of our foot. Especially after all the work we did in quadruped last night. It's a nice warm up for that. Release. And then the other side, same thing on the other side. Okay, then we're going to tap. So we're going to tap our body. We're going to start going around from the right to the left around your abdominals. Then we're going to go right into the pelvis here. You can use your fists as well. So getting right into this whole pelvic area here, give it a nice tap. We're vibrating it, and that vibration is going to make massive difference to releasing any tension. Then we're going to go down one leg, all the way around that one leg, all the way down to your feet. Get right into your toes as well. Tap, give them a good tap. Then we're going to come up the other one. So come up the opposite foot and opposite leg, all the way up to your glutes. Now we carry a lot of tension in these glutes quite often, so let's get right into them. You can use your fists. So really wobble them. We are trying to create a vibration. So create a vibration, and if you can, release them and vibrate them. Then up to your mid back here. Give them that woo up towards your adrenal glands. Get them to vibrate. Perfect. Then coming up over your chest. We need to be in a room with each other so we can hang your backs. And then down your arms. Good. Excellent. And up the other side. And down the other arm. Good. And up. And then up into your shoulders. So really give these shoulders a good bash. Again, we're trying to create vibrations when we do this into your nervous system. And then up over your neck, face, out all the way around this face. Good. Up over the top of your head, down the back of your head, back up over the top, and then sweeping all the way down your body. Good. All the way down to your feet if you can. Excellent. So we're going to do a little bit of breath warm up. Then we, as I was saying, some people have arrived. So on the sheet it says Aphrodite, but I did Aphrodite last week by mistake. So what I'm going to do is do a little standing routine. Then we're going to go down and look at Demeter and Aphrodite a bit on the floor as well. So we're going to have a bit of a mixed mash, two little short things. So feet are hip distance apart. Good. And nice soft knees. Make sure your knees are in line with your second toe. Nice neutral pelvis. To find this rib stacked, we want to slump the top half of our body a little bit, keeping our pelvis neutral. And then we want to think about the sacrum pushing towards the floor as the crown of your head grows towards the ceiling. Excellent. Just take the balance point forward onto the balls of your feet. Toes are nice and soft. As we inhale, we're going to rock back. As we exhale, we're going to rock forwards. And we're going to do nothing with our hands first, just nice and relaxed by your sides. Ready to inhale and rock back. Inhaling nice and slowly, just in your own time, opening your ribcage wide as you rock back. And when you're ready to exhale, you're going to slowly come forward. Good. As you inhale, feel the expansion in your pelvis and your ribcage. And as you exhale, feel them drawing back into the center. As you inhale, just think about growing. And as you exhale, think about getting taller. This time you're closing your mouth and nose, pausing, and slowly, slowly opening your ribcage. This is a nice warm up. Good. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to rock back for a count of 4. We're going to pause there for a count of 4, just thinking about the expansion in our body. And as we exhale, we're going to come forwards, hold for a count of 4, thinking about that length from our heels all the way to the front of our head. So 4, 4, 4. Rocks breathing with a difference. Let's bring our hands in. So we're going to start internally rotated. As we inhale, rock back, we're going to open, exhale forward. You know the drill, most of you. Okay, are we ready? Ready to inhale and rock back. In, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Last breath. 2, 3, 4. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly opening your ribs and holding that rib opening for as long as is comfortable for you. Just warming up those intercostals. Perfect. Okay, so the little mini routine we're going to do standing, really short one, and then we're going to come down to the floor and do what it says on the sheet. So this is one from last week. Is we've got our feet hip distance apart, knees are nice and soft. We're going to do that rocking still. We're going to internally rotate our hands to begin. Little balance point forward. We're going to inhale, rock back, exhale forwards, inhale to a T, exhale forwards, inhale up here, exhale forwards, apnea. And then during the apnea, we're going to forward fold, place our hands on the tops of our thighs, lengthen through our spine. We're going to do 3 breaths here, apnea, coming back up again, and then we're going to start the whole thing again. So we're going to do it 3 times through. It's a really nice short one. It's covering all your bases, and it's a great one to do if you don't have much time. So I'll try and chop this video up so you've got little short ones. Little balance point forward, knees are soft. Feel that sacrum towards the floor, head towards the ceiling. Feel the width across your shoulders. Internally rotate your arms to start. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Gaze towards your horizon. Make sure you're not looking down. Ready to inhale and rock back. In, 2, 3, 4. Back. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, 2, 3, 4. Back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper V, 2, 3, 4. Back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and forward fold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and come up slowly for 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, 2, 3, 4, forward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High V, 2, 3, 4, back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs and forward fold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs and slowly come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, 2, 3, 4, back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High V, 2, 3, 4, back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs and forward fold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs and come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Really well done. Nice little warm up there. So we're going to come down onto the floor and so you've got time to adjust your mats, adjust your cameras as well. I've got time to adjust mine a little. Hopefully it won't fall off its perch. Okay. So we're going to come down and we're going to come into our very first pose, Demeter. So we're going to go through that first because this is the build up for all of the other poses on the floor, really. So we're going to, once you get here, you're going to find your nice neutral pelvis, find your heavy ribs on the floor, find the back of your head, and you're just going to do 3 nice slow breaths in an apnea, nice and relaxed here, just finding the back of your rib cage on the floor. So a lot of the times with me, this is what starts to creep out. So I start flaring forwards again. I go to old habit patterns. So making sure that as you inhale, the back of your rib cage is on the floor. As you exhale, it is, and as you do your apnea breath, the back of the ribs is on the floor. And just take your own time into this, nice and slowly. Good. 3 deep, slow breaths in your apnea. Perfect. Good. Now let's do that again. So we're doing that same thing again, just as people arrive, just make sure everybody's at the same place from the start. As you're doing this, especially if you go through it for the second time, feel your feet on the floor, inside and outside, feel the big toe, the little toe, the heel. You want to feel this kind of steady pressure between the adductors, almost like you're trying to pull your legs together, but nothing's happening. Just engage the inside of your adductors a little while you're doing this. Arms can be wherever you would like them to be. They're nice and relaxed. Shoulders nice and wide on the floor though. And feeling your sacrum go towards your feet and the head towards the opposite wall. Again, just 3 nice deep slow breaths here and an apnea. If this is your first one, that's fine. If this is your second one, that's perfect as well. Good. Once you finish that one, you're going to dorsiflex your feet. So we're going to dorsiflex at the ankles, making sure our feet are far enough away from our buttocks so that we've got a nice, so that we can easily find your neutral position. You'll find if you bring them closer, you'll find you want to arch your back more. And if you take them too far away, you'll find that you want to almost lay back into your lower back. So finding that kind of happy medium is a great place to be. Squash marshmallows underneath your heels. Feel like you're holding that little ball between your knees, stretching our hands out towards the side into a T, rotating them and bringing them into second position first, and then drawing them down towards your first. I'd like you to feel like your arms are pressing out through a kind of invisible circle that surrounds them. So you're pressing out all the way around your arms. Right, 3 nice slow breaths here. Let's do 3 and 6 for our breathing here. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, slowly opening your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, bring your hands to second position. Again, we want to feel like we're pressing out all the way around through the circle, shoulders nice and heavy, ribcage heavy on the floor. Engage those legs, make sure they're engaged, relax your face. Let's do 4 and 8 here. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, shake your hands off if you need to. And then we're going to bring our hands from that second position. And we're going to bring them up above our head. We're taking them as far as you can go, keeping the back of your ribcage on the floor. If you can get your arms right to the floor like I can, then I'd like you to lift them off the floor a little, because otherwise you're doing the work. This is lazy, this is working. Okay, so again, make sure the back of your ribcage is on the floor, pelvis is neutral. Just re-engage all your tensioning, press out through your arms. Let's do 3 and 6 again here. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Now open your ribs slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, take a second from a shake off. Put your knees in towards your chest just for a moment and rock from side to side. So we're going to do 2 different types of bridges today. So our Aphrodite is the actual goddess name. So we're going to place our hands on the floor. We're going to bring our feet in closer towards our buttocks, and this is to help us really easily get up into this bridge position. The further away you take it, the harder you may find finding that whole nice long line. So find the position that works best for your legs. The first one is called the passive bridge, which is the one that we know and love. So we're going to do our 3 breaths here, and then we're going to do our apnea, and then we're going to tilt our pelvis a little, press our knees over our feet in the front, and come up into our bridge. Well, I'm going to give you things to do when you get up there. So first of all, find that tension between your inner thighs. Very first of all, feel your arms heavy on the floor. Reach your fingertips towards your heels towards your fingertips. Lengthen through your spine. Relax your face. Okay, so now we're all poised to go. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. As you open your ribs, tilt your pelvis. Press your knees over your feet in front. Dorsiflex your feet if you want to when you're up here. Bring your hands over the top of your head if you want to. When you're ready to inhale, you're going to inhale in this position. And as you exhale, you're going to keep your hands where they are. And you're going to release your knees. Bring your body back down towards the floor, keeping your upper back on the floor in this position. So get a nice stretch for that upper back. Then feet come down. Nice, nice. Good, Anna. That was good. Okay, then hands come back over. Well done. So the next bridge we're going to have a look at today, or the next Aphrodite, we're going to come up, we're going to tilt, and we're going to peel each individual vertebra off the floor. So if you've done Pilates before in the past, this might be something you've experienced there, but also yoga as well. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to do our 3 nice slow breaths. We're going to get our Apnoea breath, and then we're going to tilt our pelvis, and then we're going to start just pulling up as if each vertebra is a cog in a wheel. Slowly trying to get it individually all the way up until you're in your bridge position. So, are we ready for this one? Let's do it. Let's just experience it, then we can see from there. Engage your inner thighs, make sure you're pulling back with your heels, make sure your fingers are drawing towards your heels as well. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Once your ribs are open, start slowly peeling your vertebra off the floor. Try to really curl up nice and slowly all the way to the top. And then when you get to the top, we're going to inhale here actually, and then exhale and come back down. Takes longer to get up that way, and then come back down in your next exhale. Okay, so we've got our 2 bridges. So we're going to play around with the passive bridge first. So we're going to do our 3 nice slow breaths, apnea. Then we're going to come up into our passive bridge position. Then when we're up here, we're going to inhale, we're going to come up on our toes. We're going to exhale, come down onto flat feet and feel like we're pulling our pubic bone up towards our navel just a little bit. So we're always feeling like we're bringing our pelvis a little bit higher, a little bit higher. And what this is doing is it's engaging your glutes a little bit more each time. It's also using your back extensions and extending them and strengthening your back muscles as well, which in turn is helping to strengthen your pelvic floor. So let's do this. I'll talk you through it when we're up there. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Tilt and come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on your tiptoes. 2, 3, 4. Down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiptoes. 2, 3, 4. Down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiptoes. 2, 3, 4. Down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. As you open your ribs, dorsiflex your feet if you would like to. Bring your hands over the top of your body if you would like to. Good. Hold until you need to inhale. And we need to inhale here, inhale in position and exhale. Hands can come down, body can come down, feet can come down. Okay, so let's have a little play with our curling up. So we're going to curl all the way to the top. When we get to the top here, we're going to do one most of you know. So as we inhale, we're going to open our knees to the side. As we exhale, we're going to use our adductors to draw them back in. Think about pubic bone to the navel. Okay, are we ready? Let's do it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Start to slowly peel your spine off the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your legs. 2, 3, 4. Adductors. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. 2, 3, 4. Back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here and exhaling, releasing yourself back down. Pull your knees in towards your chest briefly. Good. Give yourself a little rock. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of breath work to finish today. You can do this sitting up or lying down. As we're lying down, it might be easier just lying down. So, or sitting up if you prefer. So just nice and relaxed, making sure your spine's nice and neutral. We are going to do some nice box breathing, and then we're going to do a bit 4, 7, 8 as well. So we're going to do 3 rounds of box breathing and then 3 rounds of 4, 7, 8. It's going to be 5, 5 for our boxes. So, ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5. Add back to your natural cadence for a moment. Now, depending on what you're doing today, 4, 7, 8 can be different. If you're going to have a nice calm day, just on the exhale, on the 8, exhale nice and relaxed through your jaw. If you're going to want to be invigorated this morning, then you can make that sound like the waves to the back of your throat, that little bit of resistance through your throat, which is this sound, which invigorates your vagal nerve, which invigorates your body. So that's on the exhale. So we're ready to inhale, by Michelle, ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, pause, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, pause, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, pause, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale nice and naturally. Really well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit of 2 classes put together. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Well done, Anna, for your exam. It was really good, really chuffed. Anna's partner has got the best apnea out of any man I've ever seen. It's really good. It looks great. I get to see everybody's partners when I get to see exams. So really well done to him too for really getting hypopressives. Well done, everybody.
We are back on Friday morning for a supine class, but we're also going to be doing the press up style thing. And I also want to look in a little bit more detail at one of the poses we did last night that I haven't really introduced to you guys very often. So I'm going to go through that as well. So we're going to do a little bit of prone, mostly supine. So I think that's right. Yes, we are on Wednesday today, aren't we?